Liverpool are looking to bounce back this weekend as they take on West Ham in the Premier League. With a massive announcement earlier today regarding the future of Mo Salah, Liverpool should be carrying some large momentum going into the clash. But if that wasn't enough to get the Reds ready, we have some huge news about a massive boost Liverpool have received going into this weekend. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Mohamed Salah remains Liverpool's highest earner after signing his new 2-year contract, with the Egyptians' new wages the most they have ever paid. Salah is one of the best players to ever represent Liverpool, and with transfer fees and wages soaring, it is no surprise he is their record earner. Having put pen to paper on a new 2-year contract announced on Friday, the Egyptian has agreed a deal worth up to £50 million. According to the Telegraph's Chris Bascom, if all bonuses and clauses are met, Salah will earn around £25 million per season, which works out at £480,000 per week. Salah's basic wage is unknown at this stage, but this would suggest it is an increase on the £350,000 a week deal he agreed in 2022. Liverpool's other highest earners are currently in the region of £200,000 per week and above, though Virgil van Dijk is likely to have agreed an increase on his £220,000 a week salary in a new 2-year contract, which will be announced in due course. Alisson is the club's third highest earner, with Trent Alexander-Arnold understood to be in a similar bracket on his contract, which expires on July 1st. The likes of Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis Mac Allister, Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, and Federico Chiesa are believed to be within the bracket below on around £100,000 to £120,000 per week. Ibrahima Konate, who earns £80,000 per week, is reported to be seeking wages of close to £200,000 per week in talks over an extension to a deal which runs out in 2026. Erling Haaland is the Premier League's best paid player on a basic wage of £500,000 a week, with Liverpool making Salah the second highest. Haaland's Man City teammate Kevin De Bruyne, who will depart this summer, earns a reported £400,000 per week. Speaking in a press conference on Friday morning, Slot gave credit to Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes for successfully negotiating Salah's contract. And in praising those within Liverpool's ownership setup, the head coach joked that they put a lot of effort in for him to extend, and effort mostly means money. "I'm part of that process, but I don't think I deserve the compliments," Slot said. "I think first of all, it's Mo's choice, his agent's choice, what he wants, and second of all, the club, FSG, Richard Michael Edwards, they put a lot of effort in for him to extend. And effort mostly means money, but also effort, not only money. What it might tell you as well is that it's not only a good season this season, we want to make it a very good season next season as well. I think Mo is convinced that it's a fair chance we are able to do so. Again, that's a positive for us." Now, Liverpool have been handed a huge boost going into their West Ham clash, as Arne Slot offered some positive injury news on Friday, all but confirming he will have both Alisson and Connor Bradley in his starting lineup against West Ham on Sunday. The Reds have a week between games from now until the end of the season on May 25th, allowing any injured players the opportunity to recover without missing too many games. Alisson has been absent for the last 2 with concussion, but Slot confirmed in his press conference on Friday that he is now available for selection. "Yes, he is," Slot said when asked if the Brazilian is now fully recovered. It will have been 22 days since Alisson received the head knock on Sunday, in line with the FA's concussion guidelines, which state that the minimum time to return to play is 21 days. Jamin Kelleher, therefore, is likely to have played his last game of the season at Fulham, and in all likelihood, his last for the club with a summer transfer expected. As for Bradley, who returned from a hamstring injury off the bench last Sunday, he is now ready to be in the starting 11, to ensure neither Curtis Jones nor Jarrell Quansah will be at right back. "Of course it's a boost, it's always a boost when quality players come back," Slot said of Bradley. "Especially quality players in that position, because I think Curtis Jones is a quality player, but it's not his favourite position. There was no new update on Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is still targeting a return in mid-April, but you can lock Alisson and Bradley in for starting berths at Anfield on Sunday. With Bradley's 23-minute cameo off the bench last time out proving his fitness to be in the 11 on Sunday, Slot underlined why his presence is important for the team. Slot continued, "To have a player in his favourite position is always, not always, but it might be better for the team. And Connor has done so well for us this season, just like Trent. But when Trent isn't there, you always hope to look behind you and see that Connor is available. But then if he isn't, we have to solve that problem. And we are not the only team in this league that has had these problems. We've tried to bring the best out of it. That worked really well against Everton. I think Curtis played well also against Fulham. Of course, he was involved in the goal, but you can ask yourself the question if he could do so much about that. But he did it quite well to very well, in my opinion, for 2 times. But now to have Connor back, I think we all would make the same decision, and that's playing Connor in that position." Finally, Mo Salah is officially staying at Anfield, having signed a new 2-year contract, and his belief in Arne Slot and what lies ahead was made abundantly clear. Liverpool fans have been waiting for this day for a considerable amount of time, but we can rest easy knowing the Egyptian is now tied to the club until 2027. The 32-year-old has enjoyed another stellar season for the club and has helped position Slot's side to the cusp of winning the Premier League title in the Dutchman's first season. Salah has been an ever-present for Slot, playing the second most minutes of any player and missing only 4 games so far, having only been rested in cup competitions. With 32 goals and 22 assists, it would be fair to say that he has enjoyed working with Slot, and that belief was key in extending his career at Liverpool. Speaking to LFC TV after signing his new deal, Salah said of his head coach, "I enjoy working with him so much. Him and I think we have a good relationship. We understand each other on and off the field, which is very important. We have good communication. We discuss almost everything he wanted me to improve and what he wanted from me. And also if I feel there's something in doubt, I go speak with him. That's great to also have with a manager." After Jurgen Klopp left last season, there was a lot of speculation regarding how Liverpool's out-of-contract trio would assess his successor, and if they would see enough to extend. Salah has left us in no doubt where he stands, as if he did not believe further success was possible, he would not have put pen to paper. "If I don't believe that I would not have signed," Salah said of lifting more silverware. "I believe the team can win trophies and with the support of the fans and the city, and that the supporters always give us in the games, I believe we can win many trophies in the next years." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.